Today I'm going to have a chat to some of the guys. I'm going to talk about PAs or personal assistants and what they do in real estate, because I think a lot of people employ PAs, they get it totally wrong, they don't use them to their full capacity, their productivity is low, and they totally miss the point of how to run a PA. Now everyone's going to have a different viewpoint on this, but I'm just going to share with you how at the Hayeswinkle business is how we run a PA and what the big picture is for personal assistants that join us. Good afternoon, Annie.
Hello, Danny.
Has your business grown since you put on a PA?
Yes, it has.
How much?
10% from last year to this year.
Okay.
And we've got to 44 today, and we've got another 2 to go. So we'll probably get to 46, 47.
What does your PA do?
Not much. So in that regard, what does he do? He's put some really good processes into place. He's good on the phone, he's good with open homes, and he's connecting with people a lot better, I've noticed over the last couple of months, so that's good. He's talking more to people, so I said that's something that he's got to grow with. No, my strengths, yeah, that's a good question. My strengths, so many ways, go to the PA, and my strengths I'm trying to force on to that, but then sometimes they just let themselves down.
Are you a taskmaster?
Tough as.
You are tough.
And I'm a control freak, so that's a problem
and
too.
A control freak.
Yeah.
And a micromanager?
I'm getting better at that. I think that's, I've found that in the last 6 months that I'm getting better at letting go, which is good.
So do you think to truly grow you have to let go more?
Yes, to a point.
Yep.
To a point. But I think PAs have got to get the experience, but in that regard I think the PA that I have is getting the experience, but also too, you've got to let them grow as well. So you've got to let go to let them grow. Yeah, absolutely true.
And they're going to make mistakes, aren't they?
Oh, of course, that's it. Yeah, no, true. I've had a good year because he hasn't made the mistakes that, well, from what I went through last year, wasn't a true PA though, she wasn't, but where it's a true PA now doing open homes and different things, and he's got his own leads. I think I said to him last week, we catch up every morning, we try and catch up over a coffee, we start the day with our to-do lists. He's got mine, I've got his, we're on the same page every day, so that's a good thing, that's improved. You know, his follow-up is getting better. He just needs to connect as a PA, because obviously, you know, that's a payout figure each month, is that he's got to get better with connecting with people and bringing his own listings into the business.
This is the thank you card grunt work that gets done.
What are they? Show me.
This is a little thank you for inviting us into your home. I give them 2 coffee cards, free Daryl coffees, and hopefully they'll love us and call us back one day. So this is our Hyde and East Geelong appraisal pack. Anywhere we go, they get a thank you card, they get a business card, an appraisal form, a questions and answer sheet that we make them all fill out.
So is this before?
This goes in before you even get to the door. So they'll have this, they'll read through all of this, then we'll come along on the day. They get a how to sell your home guidebook.
And is that, did Ray Rounds got his name on that? Oh yeah,
he wrote that book. Yep.
He wrote that book.
Apparently.
Didn't he write the first page?
No, he just put his name on the front.
Oh, name on the front.
We've got the CMA, the comparative market analysis.
The CMA?
Of course, they get a nice little fridge magnet.
Fridge magnet?
Sometimes 2.
Sometimes 2.
You get the Leopold flyover that just tells you all about the district and what's happening, the growth, the rentals, etc. We've also got an all-in-one, basically a real estate for dummies book. It's got moving checklists, lots of information about how to gain value, what happens before and after sale.
So you have a full-time PA, and you also have a part-time prospector.
There she is.
I'm Phyllis McRory, and I'm Ray's Home Care Manager, and I do cold calling for Ray, and in regards to obtaining appraisals, we ring about 300 people a day.
Yeah, so we're installing some displays out the front of Hayeswinkle, so yeah.
So how many are we getting?
Getting 6 in total, so they should act like a video wall.
You done?
I've just walked the whole length of Helms Street and all the other streets off it. Right now I'm just going to be dropping Saturn because when you guys were in America I sold 16 for Stace that she listed. And I've just recently sold number 6. So I'm loving it. I'm on fire.
What are you dropping?
I'm dropping the solds.
Show me.
I'm dropping these. So these are the sold flyers that come out.
How come you're on it as well?
Because I'm special and Stacey loves me? No, because I do all the marketing side of things and advertising and do the opens and all of that sort of stuff. And then these ones.
Are you thinking doubling up with Stacey helps your profile as well?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be where I am now if it weren't for Stace, that's for sure.
But where are you now?
Hopefully in the next, well, by early next year I could have at least 2 or 3 listings under myself, but still under Stacey.
So you've got some hot leads yourself that you've generated all by yourself?
Yeah, I've got one that hopefully we're going to list Savo.
Oh really? And how long have you been in real estate?
I've been in real estate now for, I think, coming up 6 months.
Yep. And why did you go in as a PA and why didn't you go in as a sales agent? Because you're older.
Well, yeah, because I'm older, but also I don't have the experience. And I think that Stacey and the team at Hazewinkle sales team can guide me in the right direction and help me and teach me with everything I need to know before I feel confident enough and have enough under my belt to go out on my own.
And how long do you think that'll take?
A year or so.
I was thinking more like 2 or 3 for you.
If you want to do 2 or 3, I'm happy with 2 or 3.
Maybe longer.
Yeah.
Maybe 5 years.
Yeah.
5 to 6.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Oh, just because, you know, it's taking you a while to pick it up.
Oh, it is not. I'm doing a really good job. You better edit that.
You call off the data, what does that mean?
So any people that Stacey's been and appraised in the last 12 or so months, people that she's built up a rapport with.
So she's not following them up herself, you're following it all up?
Yeah, I follow it up, but then she also follows up as well. So I'm not, she'll say, Sean, I want you to call the blues. She might focus on the yellows.
So what are
reds.
blues?
So blues are the cold ones, people that aren't necessarily wanting to come on straight away.
So she'll focus on the hot ones, you'll colour this, you'll colour, okay, so everything's been, and how often do you do that?
I do that twice a week.
Twice a week?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's thorough.
Yeah, well we try to get at least 4 if we can.
4? Is that the minimum?
Yeah.
So you do a minimum of 4 appraisals a week?
Minimum of 4 appraisals.
Is that light on?
It is a little bit at the moment. Not that it's...
So what's a busy week of appraisals?
Well, busy week, well for instance we've got 3 this afternoon. Stace had 2 yesterday.
So far there's 5 this week?
Yeah, so far that's 5. So whatever Stace has got, she might have more booked in. Yeah. That she hasn't invited me to, or she's going to invite me to for the rest of the week.
Okay.
Yeah. So wait to that, and I'm pretty certain. So I did speak to them. They're going to extend it to Thursday. They said.
I'm Michelle Winkle's a personal assistant.
Do you like the role?
I do. It's good.
What do you do on a day-to-day basis?
A lot. Just all of the admin and do some listing and selling, and just follow up a lot of data, and just manage Michelle's database.
Do you find it hard?
Yes. Only because Michelle's got 9 years worth of data and she's very popular in Geelong. So we've got to make sure we keep in contact with everyone that she's dealt with to keep her popular.
Are you leveraging her career and her reputation to help your own career?
I am, yes.
So Michelle allows you to market herself alongside you to help grow your career?
Yep, definitely.
And so what's the dream for you?
I'd like to stay working for Michelle for a few more years, and eventually I will hope to go out on my own as an agent and become an auctioneer and be as good as Michelle as an auctioneer.
The best thing about being a PA to an agent, well, first of all, it depends on who you're working for, but in my role, I definitely like the flexibility and having that mentor and that security that you are learning how to do things properly, so that when you do head out on your own, you've got all the know-how, the knowledge and the experience.
Give me a rough snapshot of a week for you.
Well, for myself, working under Daniel Hayes, my job is to list and sell. It's not to list, sell and prospect, obviously, but it's not to sort of, you know, do up newsletters and, you know, fold up flyers, and it's all dollar productive tasks tasks. I am in charge of all of my files, so list, manage, sell, auction campaigns, I do them all, and I am in the field. It's actually, I am my own agent, but I am a part of a team as well, which is really what I like.
So you will prospect, you'll get a listing, you'll go and sign it up, and then you'll sell it all by yourself?
Yep.
And you're still a personal assistant?
Correct.
And why don't you choose to go onto the sales team?
I think going on to the sales team, and this is where I personally believe a lot of agents make a mistake, I want to be ready. I want to know that if I'm going out to compete against the top guns, that I'm worthy of competing. I know it's a little bit of a mindset, and I know, and I've been told over the last couple of years, you're ready, go and do it, you're ready. I have a grand plan in mind, so before I actually go out on my own completely, which is not really much difference to what I'm doing now, I just want to make sure that I'm 100% confident and I can sell with conviction. Real estate's cutthroat. You're dealing with a lot of top guns and it's a competitive industry. So, of course, I lack a little bit of confidence when I know I'm going up against, 4 or 5 top agents. Some of them are even directors. And I know sometimes the whole PA side of things gets thrown in and that can work against me, but I also equally think I'm better than some agents out there that have been doing it for a number of years and that are on their own. So it can go both ways really. I just want to make sure when I go out I'm 100% ready and that it doesn't matter who I'm going up against. I've got that total confidence that I've got every chance to win it just as much as they do.
And working as a PA, approximately what did you earn last year?
I earned just on 100k and that's a PA role.
And how old are you?
I'm 28. The way I've been taught, you honestly, you can't buy that. I've had this amazing hands-on experience. I've also had Michelle. That's why I love my position. I know when I do go out on that sales team, all you other agents better watch out.
Reflecting on the guys' figures, and some guys have had good years, some not so good. And, it's always the same problem with estate agents, the issues they have. The main thing that I see, the biggest problem I see is, and it's such a simple thing, it's they lack consistency and continuity of work. So in real estate, you want to build momentum, and it really is like a flywheel that builds in a real estate career. And it can take years, it can take months, it just depends on what level you're working at and the intensity you're working. But people build this momentum and then they take a break and go on holiday, and it might be for a week or 2 weeks, and they break the momentum. And we've all had it if you've been a top salesperson, where you just start getting calls out of the blue and people say, oh listen, you don't know me, but you sold a friends of mine house. And listings start to come easier if you've done all the groundwork. So people build this momentum and then they break that momentum, and it's like they're restarting their career every 6 months, every 12 months. And the secret to real estate, I think, is to keep the momentum going. You've got to keep working on strategies on how to keep the momentum going. And that's why personal assistants, in my opinion, are so important in real estate. And if you're serious about a career, you should have a PA almost straight away, because they're the people that are going to keep the momentum going of your business. This is really important. And remember this, don't ever forget,
1,000 miles starts with a single step.
My name's Daniel Hayes. Thanks for watching $1 Million Bogan Australia. So make sure you click the button right here. I've got to go.